Hey guys, this is Billnose of netcodesource.com, and we're going to be playing Train here. This is actually the overtime, so I'm going to be, this is kind of different. Instead of doing this, because instead of doing any commentating on the rounds, CT or T side of regular time, since we went to overtime here, I'm just going to show you guys overtime. Both CT and T actually went to multiple overtimes, so get a good advantage of both sides, and you know, very intense match, very close match on Train. Right here, we're gonna do a little interplay. During the regular time, we realized that their interplayer was just spotting feet every round, so we're gonna try to abuse the fact that he does that. Wow, Spec Flash is amazing right now. So right here, Daze will jump in this spot. I'll jump on his head right away. He'll pick the guy on feet. Spotted him there, so we made him move out of his position, one. Number two, we made him call for backup. So you think we did nothing right there, but we actually caused a little rotate. What I'm going to do is I'm going to smoke lower, again, flash lower, and just try to keep them at inner. But they're up close ladder on us, and ES is able to get one kill, and Ghoul's able to get him back on a trade, but have a lot of info. They know that we're in ladder. Darth pushes through inner, picks up the kill onto Daze. Now we're in a 2-on-4 situation. And pretty much it's overtime. It's only 3 rounds each side. Sorry, I should have explained that. So ESEA overtime will be 3 rounds T side. You start with 10k, and then you'll go CT 3 rounds, start with 10k. So obviously what we're going to do here is we're going to save our guns. Especially if you're opping, man. You need to save up in these overtime rounds. Obviously we lost that first round. They're going to be winning 1-0, 16-15 total. But right there, we tried to exploit that he was inner, and if you spec Darth right here, after he goes inner, he plays this spot right here, which is like the dumbest spot I've ever seen in my life. And hopefully we're gonna keep working him inner because he's a really weak player. All there is to it. So right here we have a really good spawn. Everybody's got money, 10k of course, and since we saved last round, we're gonna be able to buy every round. But we're gonna fix what we did. We're gonna do inner again, or we're just gonna fix our play. We're gonna adjust it. Instead of trying to pick him directly, Daze is just gonna do the jump where you can't see his feet, and he's just gonna, it's gonna make a huge risk, but he's just gonna try to walk inner on him. And you see he does exactly that, but Daze messed up totally bad right there. Instead of just walking across and getting that easy 1AK, he drops down. Darth's able to just hear him off that ladder. He did a lot of damage, and I was able to pick up the kill. So now I'm planting the bomb here. I got that kill into Darth and Daze did a lot of dart, and I'm just going to try to move out of my position on the bomb site. Right now it is a 2-on-2, and now it is a 1-on-2. I'm the last man alive, and I got put in a really bad position because they saw me go here, and I have 36 HP, and I just get annihilated, man. This guy just going up the ladder, across the ladder with that weird air strafe, hits me once with his Deeg, I'm dead. That's another round we just should have won, man. I mean, if my teammates played it better late round, if Ghoul didn't die right there, and we both peeked when they tapped the bomb, it'd be 2 people peeking from different spots against 2 CTs where one is on the bomb and one has to cover 2 angles. I mean, we would have won that round easily if we just played together, but, you know, mistakes would happen. Right here, you see me AFK. I'm just like talking to my team. I'm not AFK for fun. I'm talking to my team because obviously we're just working things. It's really important to communicate. And while I was doing that, Casey Foster dies at mid because they push him. And now Joke Steve dies because after that pushes out to try to make a play. And now it is a 3-on-5 on Train, which is not the best idea. I'm gonna just sit in the smoke here because I think I could cut, you know, a rotate, but I guess he just knew I was there. And he frags me out, but my team is really getting a lot of positioning at inner. Ghoul picks up a nice, awesome shot onto the Bacon Man, which is Freakazoid. Daze got really great positioning into CT spawn at inner. So now it's a 2-on-1. Daze and Ghoul just pulling all the weight on this round. And they win the round for us single-handedly. 2v5. So it's really amazing by them. And I would say talking a lot of rounds out, like you see me there, like I look like an idiot, I'm not moving, you think I'm AFK, like jerking off or something, but no. I'm talking to my team, I'm trying to figure out like what we can do to win the round, how we can exploit their setup, what we can do just to group up what plays that we need to make. And obviously while I was trying to do that, people died, which isn't a good thing. The team we're playing is really, really aggressive. They like to hold W and just go places, so it catches you off guard sometimes, man. It's really annoying. So right now, we got one. We were able to save that last round, thank God. And we were able to get one. We're going to need to win 3-0 to pull away with the match. Otherwise, if they get 2 rounds on T side, they'll win. So pretty much right here, we're just waiting for them to ready up. Blah, blah, blah. They're kind of like striding it up over there, being a little nerdy. Sorry about this delay time. This is what happens in between matches on ESEA. People just don't ready up. But finally, we are going to be ready. I will be playing inner. My name is Milan Bergeron, if that is confusing for you guys. Sorry about that. I was aliasing for the Bruins, hopefully I'm part of my squad. But nonetheless, Daze will be our rotator, inner and outer. Ghoul will be back lanes. Casey and Joka. They group up, they play together. M4 is up close mid, up close ladder, up close Ivy. So. Overtime starts, and usually we're always going to be aware of the rush because, again, this team holds W and they rush places. So I'm just going to be playing inner. I'm spawning feet here. Again, I don't need any help at inner until I spot feet because this is overtime, and during regular time I figured out that they don't jump across inner, they just run across, and I'll be able to see their feet if they do try to go across inner. And right there I see them doing that boost, so I get out of there right away. They were trying to op pick me, one guy doing the same thing that we did on T side, so I was able to avoid that really quick. I get into this position here. Garth flashes down lower. He's able to spot me, so now I'm really out of position here. I am able to flash. Actually spray one of them down to like, 35 HP. The other one has 50. So I held the rush off, held their working off really well. I'm just playing against this smoke. My team is calling that they're hitting outside. A lot of nades and flashes, and we see the bomb now outside. Joker's able to pick up nice 2 frags. It's traded, and Schaefer is still at inner, which really makes me concerned that they're going to go back to inner. Nonetheless, they ended up going outside, and so Daze is in a really tough spot, so I try to make a play and save his life. I'm able to get 1, 2. It does fall, but now there's only 10 seconds left, so I know where the guy is. I'm running away. I have to reload, so I'm just totally avoiding him until I'm reloaded, and then I just lay him out. So right there, I made like a huge play. It was overtime. We needed that round, or we'll have to win out. And I just took a risk that they would not go to inner, and I just helped out my teammate Daze, and I just totally ran out there, just trying to make a play, and it worked. So sometimes it's worth it to do something totally random. Catch people off guard a lot of the times. Unless you're consistently random, then they'll just be ready for it. Unless I'm just going to play this spot again at inner, spotting the feet. I know it's glitched out, you can't see me, I look like I'm doing nothing but spotting for them to cross, and here they go, they cross inner. Do get like walled, but that doesn't really affect me in the round. I'm just going to change spots to this flatbed, really good spot. People push my team, I'm able to see their feet. So what now? Schaefer is working the op. He did it last round, so I'm waiting for him to get set up. Usually he'll get set up in bomb site or pop dog with his op, and then I'll peek it. Like right now I'm peeking it, and I get the easy frag onto him. So now I'm calling to my team, 1 inner, 1 down inner. Obviously fake the way he was picking it. he's the only man there. Otherwise, they would have traded quickly on me. So, I'm still going to be alone at inner. Obviously, now I'm changing my calls. They're obviously rushing inner. I'm calling it. I'm screaming it. I try to make a play here. I have my flash out. If this is the, yeah. I try to flash lower ramp. Right there. I flash it, and then I flash high. And they also counter flash me. Right here, I get totally blind. So I just kind of like defend up, and I try to get in this spot. But ES was sitting on lower ramp, and he didn't get flashed at all from my 2 flashes. I mean, it was just a really unlucky round. I think I still made the right play because I flashed right where he is. He just didn't get blind, man. And also, I did get counter flashed as I was about to get a kill. I think my own teammate flashed me, but that's the risk. Rotating in, they're just flashing over. And, I mean, it was an unlucky round. I should have been able to get 2 there. So right here this round, I dropped my teammate an op. I sacrificed for myself, and I just have a dig. We have to win this round, or we lose the match. So I'm just digging, so I'm obviously not going to spot feet. They consistently know I'm there. They think we're buying out. They know that we have to buy. So I'm going to play this kind of weird spot upper. It's a really good spot if they walk up close on you. You never peek it. You just play this angle. And you only peek it if they're running up on you, and you can just get an easy kill. Like this, he's running up, so I just peek it. I get that 1 dig. I also pick up the gun, and I say thank you, and I run away. Now I'll just play inner passively, because now we have numbers. I don't want to give them picks. Like, when you have numbers on a team, you want to make them commit to a site. You don't want to let them just get picks around the map. Make them fully commit to a bomb site. Use all their nades. So right here, obviously that's what they do. They jump down lower without no smoke, so I can't peek that angle, and I'm kind of stuck right here. Daze is able to pick up 1 kill and the other kill on the guys at lower ramp, so that was really nice play from him. After that, I heard the last guy. I'm able to spray him right through the train. Thank God I dropped Daze and op that round. I mean, it was worth it. He got those 2 really good frags. And I was able to play an up-close spot with the deagle damage, just easily getting the frag. But those are really close rounds. I mean, they could have gone either way. So we got to really step up our game here because we're not playing that well as a team. So since we're going to stay on CT here, so obviously the score is tied 18-18. ESC8, it keeps you on the same side, and then it will switch you after. So we get to stay on CT. So we get the gist of what they're trying to do, and they also get the gist of what we're doing on CT side, so they have a few more rounds to play with and counter it, since they got 6 rounds in a row on T side. And again, I'm playing feet. I spot them, and they're just rushing down lower really quickly. And I mean, I throw 2 flashes. I don't know what to say. I guess they just were bad flashes. I really just was stuck, man. I had no help at inner, and I lost control. So now my team has to work back through the site that it's really hard to retake. But since we have our 2 ops, we're able to get 2 kills. I mean, the round gets really close, man. Closer than I ever thought it would, because I really messed up at inner. My team does a great job, and we almost get the bomb defused. Nonetheless, I can't complain that we lost that round because obviously I didn't help anything. Right there, what I should have, I mean, I probably wouldn't have done anything different. I would have played that spot because I'm alone at inner. I have to get information. I would have played that spot. I just would have made sure my flashes actually hit. Usually what happens is that spot's okay because they smoke out lower and you're able to use that smoke against them and hide behind it. But since they didn't smoke it, I was screwed either way I went. So the same thing happens. They work inner with a smoke. They keep me on my toes, but everybody's just dying outside. So I'm just going to quick rotate. And even one got to connector. I was able to get him, then I got flashed. So I just laid out a spray in case there was more. But now it's a 2-on-3, man. They got control of outer. Now someone has to make like a play. Usually what I do is I throw a smoke in front of this, I flash and I run out. And unlucky nade hits me in the face. As well as Ghoul dies, or Casey dies. Now they're up 2-0. On T-side train, 20-18 is the total score. So, and also our money might be kind of low because we have 2 ops. And yeah, Daze just has a deagle this round. Ghoul has a deagle. Casey has a FAMAS. I have a deagle. Joka has a deagle. We're 4 deagles and a FAMAS. Daze is playing that spotted upper, and I'm playing lower. What I'm doing is I'm just like gonna run up that ramp if he starts fragging out. And what happens is I was in the middle of rotating, and then he called that they were all running inner, so I got like way stuck in a terrible spot that I never should have been in. And I really just, I mean, I did nothing right there. I just sat there like clueless. That was so stupid of me. Should have just ran to flatbed or just anywhere besides that spot, please. God, let me erase that round. Again, I was playing it to help Daze, then someone died outside, so I was instantly trying to just change my position, and then Daze dies, so now I was stuck in between 2 spots, and just didn't know what to do. So now we're on T-side train, and we have to win all 3 of these rounds. We can't even win the match. We can only tie and force another overtime. So we have to win every single round. And the best thing happens during these overtimes. I think we have a lag out, so we'll have a little pause in play, but that could be a different overtime. So obviously, we know that their inner is weak. They have Darth playing there, not a strong player. We know they play up